All foods are not created equal, and while there are foods that will burn fat, there are also some common foods that unfortunately will do the opposite. Just as important as eating foods that will help stimulate your metabolism and encourage weight loss is to avoid foods that will make you feel bloated or that have little to no nutritional value. Weight loss can be an absolute pain, but it doesn't have to be if you stick to a plan and put in the research to be aware of what you're feeding your body. While you may know some of these foods are bad, some really might shock you, and so make sure to stay tuned right until the final entry. Let's get right into discussing these common foods that will make you gain belly fat. Number 1. Flavored water. Let's start out with one that seems to trip up a lot of people, and that is water with additives for flavor. Most people assume that if they pick the one with 0 calories, then they can drink as much as they want. But this isn't the case at all, unfortunately. The carbonation found in the fizzy drinks can be really harmful, as carbon dioxide actually stimulates your hunger to make you feel like you should eat more. This obviously can lead to an increase in belly fat, as you can end up eating more than you should. The big problem with flavored water, though, is the artificial sweeteners. These sweeteners may have 0 calories, but include ingredients that can make you feel even more hungry than usual. They are not only estimated to be around 20,000 times sweeter than real sugar, but can mess with your taste buds and make you crave sweet foods. They can also make naturally sweet foods like strawberries taste less so, and so you may be doing more harm than good by forcing yourself to drink water with the additives. Instead of doing that, just buy the actual ingredients like lemon or mint and put them in your water. That way you still get a little added flavor without the strange and concerning side effects of artificial sweeteners. Number 2. Chips. It's always sad to have to list chips on this list because so many people would rather be able to freely eat one of the world's favorite snacks without a second thought. Unfortunately, the reason that they are so beloved is also part of the reason that they make you gain fat in a hurry. Most doctors believe that the combination of texture and that salty flavor of potato chips makes that old adage that no one can eat just one such a true one. Studies have shown that potato chips contribute to obesity because they are not very filling, while also being high in sodium and carbohydrates. Recent studies have shown us just how bad they are, and these studies are some of the most comprehensive that we have ever had on a specific food. Some researchers went so far as to speculate that the analysis of potato chips and their effect on human bodies is similar to that of smoking tobacco years ago. When they are put in this kind of company, it really makes you second guess reaching for that bag of chips sometimes. The study found that about 1 ounce of potato chips, which is only about 15 chips, resulted in about a 1.7 pound increase if eaten daily. That's over 4 times the same effect that candy and sweets have on the body if eaten as regularly. Number 3. White bread. The white bread that we eat today is usually very high in sugar content and is also really refined. It's so bad, in fact, that it can actually spike your blood sugar levels with just a few slices, and is something that diabetics should stay away from. While most people think that eating fat creates fat, things aren't as simple as that. It's actually sugars, and the processed ones that we eat are even worse for causing weight gain. Eating white bread, even in an otherwise healthy sandwich, can contribute to belly fat and is also tricky since most people don't think about the sugar levels of this type of bread. Fortunately, there are a lot of other options to substitute white bread with, many of which are leaps and bounds ahead in terms of flavor. Number 4. Pizza. It hurts to speak badly about pizza, but it is extremely high in calories and usually contains processed flour and red meats. This fast food favorite should be kept in short supply for your body, as it is usually pretty greasy and can make your body feel sick after eating. The way that fast food places make it may not be the healthiest, but that doesn't mean you have to say goodbye to it forever, thankfully. You can easily make a healthier pizza at home, and you can even find replacements for most of the stuff you find at your local pizza place. If you love pizza, but don't love the way it goes straight to your stomach, consider becoming your own pizza chef, and save that greasy pizza for special occasions as a treat for sticking to your goals. Number 5. Sugary coffee. Coffee by itself can have some real health benefits, and recent studies have shown that it can help with things like neural and cell development. The problem arises in that many people drink coffee with a lot of additives, most of which are harmful to your body. Pouring in a ton of sugar is going to have a lot of consequences down the line and shouldn't become a part of your morning routine. Neither should creamer, which is also full of sugar and heavy cream that can make you feel bloated and anger your digestive system. The key here is moderation. And so make sure that for every sugary coffee you drink, you are also balancing that out with equal or more healthier versions of the popular drink. The chemicals in coffee itself can actually boost your metabolism and help your body burn fat faster. But if you are adding in a lot of sugar, you probably aren't reaping the rewards. If you are on a weight loss journey and want to keep drinking coffee, use milk and low-calorie creamer instead of pouring in the sugar. Number 6. Ice cream. While it's possible and tasty to make homemade ice cream, it's asking a lot more of people than making their own pizza. Ice cream is great, but is usually full of sugar and empty calories that make it almost useless from a nutritional perspective. Obviously, it tastes great, and that alone is the reason that it is so popular across the globe, but it can be really harmful for people trying to lose weight. It's dairy, and so at least it can be filling. But once you start to take into account the toppings and sprinkles, it can really make your head spin how much the calories start adding up. Number 7. Fruit juice. Fruit juice isn't nearly as good as you probably think, and if you are drinking it for your health, you should probably reconsider. Fruit juice, in comparison to those same fruits in their original form, is not nearly as nutritious as essentially all of the fiber is taken out of the equation. Almost all fruit juice products also include sugar as an additive, and these companies are not shy about pouring it on. They benefit from people believing they are making the healthy choice. But in reality, fruit juice is almost as bad for you, and in some cases just as bad as soda. You may be getting up to 36 grams of sugar per cup, and that's a really scary number. A lot of fruits are already naturally high in sugars, but they are more filling and the nutritional benefits outweigh the glucose amounts in general. But with fruit juice, you are not getting full as quickly, and it would be like dumping a bowl of sugar onto your blueberry before eating it. Number 8. Canned soup. Canned soup is great in a pinch, but the fact that it comes in a can should be a dead giveaway that it's packed with preservatives. Mainly, salt is a huge contributor, and the sodium levels can lead to inflammation and weight gain that can be hard to shake. The real issue here is that the sodium in canned soup can actually leave you craving more food even if you had just eaten. This makes it an even more dangerous option for snackers, as the canned product may lead you to even worse food options when all you wanted was a quick meal. Number 9. Cereals. Not all cereals are created equal, obviously, but the sugary ones that kids love can be really bad for adults. The sugar levels lead to bloat, and that fat can sit directly in your belly if you aren't careful. On top of that, there isn't much nutritional value to these cereals, and they also are not usually that filling. If one bowl of this kind of cereal is bad, then going back for seconds because you're not full is going to be even worse and can lead to a sugar crash in some cases. A handy trick some people use if they want the flavor of these sugary cereals is to mix a healthier option in too, so that the ratio is like 2-to-1 in favor of the healthy cereal. These cereals are usually higher in fiber and help you feel a bit fuller than their competitors. Number 10. French fries. French fries are bad for you for a variety of reasons, and just like chips, our bodies just can't seem to get them off our minds. French fries are high in sodium and empty carbs that don't help us feel full or provide us with energy. French fries are designed like this to be served as a side at fast food restaurants, but there is almost nothing good to say about French fries from a health perspective. They are also usually cooked in grease, which can clog up your arteries and is often stored as fat. Which one of these common foods are you going to try and stay away from moving forward? Leave a comment and let us know. Here are 2 more videos you might find interesting. Feel free to choose the one you like. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share the video with your friends. And for more interesting videos on health, subscribe to the channel.